What's up guys, Girolamo Aloe here, founder of Profit Me Finance Analytics. And today I want to talk about how an accumulation area begins at the end of the trust, shortening the trust. We get a trust that is moving the price down, the volume is decreasing eventually, and then we see that the weakening of the supply pressure cause later an hesitation to continue the falling. So we get that the price as a trust that is going to get stopped the first time. So we have that this trust begins to have an opposition. The demand is increasing, the price is having a throwback, and the throwback later shows an hesitation. The hesitation just shows that this demand, this increasing demand that stopped the trust at that moment is something that is decreasing very fast, so the price was not able to advance continually. This is a situation where the demand just caused a throwback, but not enough. The demand is decreasing very fast and the price shows again hesitation to continue, and then you get that the price later start a rebound. And the rebound is just the continuation of the trust. The selling pressure that was causing this trust was able to continue the falling of the price. The trust is continuing to move the price down, but now the trust is weaker. And then you can find a situation where this trust is not able to continue to decline so much. And then the demand that has emerged before continue to push the price back to give an opposition to the trust. And the trust causes again another throwback. And then we see that this hesitation just is marking accumulation points, step by step, pivot after pivot, we get accumulation points. And these pivots just keep the price up. They don't let the price decline because the demand is just stopping this falling. This secondary test fails. The demand is marking this hesitation to decline, these accumulation points step by step, and this causes the development of an accumulation area just at the end of the trust. And this accumulation area in many situations is a springboard accumulation area, and this is particularly important. We get that the springboard accumulation area occurs in some circumstances that we can recognize just watching and waiting the development of a larger trading area. The price was extended, so very far from the trend, short-term trend of what it is, and we get that later developing the trading area, the price is turning back to the trend. This springboard accumulation area is part of a larger trading area. This is something that later causes a running of the price throughout the trading area. So the springboard accumulation is something that can occur, for example, when we get an overextended price, the price market the climatic point, a buying climax, started to develop a larger trading area. And this trading area now try to return step by step again to the main trend. Because when the price is overextended, this is far away from the trend, from the main trend that this was marking mathematically. So we get that later, we see that the price tried to return to the main trend, hesitating to continue to advance. And this shows that phase C of the trading area, so the springboard accumulation area, is something that becomes marked when the price has reached the trend. And then this accumulation is an hesitation of the price to continue to decline, to continue to develop this trading area. And then we see that from the weakness of the bullish behavior, the demand emerges again and the price is moved up. The price is moved up again, running throughout the trading area. So this shows how the springboard works, advancing the price again. But the springboard occurs when the trust is shortened. So we get that the price is moving down, a shakeout or any other thing you want to mention, we get a trust, any kind of trust, and this becomes weaker time by time. Pivot after pivot, the strength of the trust just decreases. And later we get that the trust has become so weak that the accumulation of the securities that occur in this springboard accumulation area is able to advance the price running throughout the trading area and eventually going above the trading area. I do this every day, just I wait hours for the accumulation of securities, the springboard accumulation area, before to decide if I have to enter the market or not, because I have no interest to continue to buy when the price from an overbought condition is now weakening its strength, and then I wait for the springboard accumulation area, and then later I see that the demand is newly increasing, and then I get that the price is now able to advance. So there I can take my risk of trading, because the risk of trading there has decreased a lot. Even if I can fail, the risk of trading there is acceptable, and this is why the springboard accumulation area is particularly important. So guys, if you have questions, please contact me. I will try to give you much more explanations, and thank you guys to listen to my words. Thank you to be here, and see you next time. Bye bye.